Welcome back to the Geelong Cricket Show. And our little mate Glenn, yes, he's here for the Duck of the Week award. Settle down, fella. It's all right. We know you're there. Sit up straight. That's better. The Duck of the Week award. Grovedale, Barry Cheetahs. Yes. Woo, woo. Well done, Barry. You were run out for a duck. It's bad enough getting run out, but getting run out for a duck. Bad luck, Barry. Welcome to the club. As we look at the world of Geelong Cricket Association, and Tim, we have what a wonderful scenario set down for today. Any one of the top 5 sides can finish top after this final day of home and away rounds, and the 6th and 7th sides, North Geelong and South Barwon, playing each other, the winner will finish in 6th place. You couldn't get a better scenario.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be a fantastic finish, Graham. You mentioned that game between South Barwon and North Geelong. North Geelong taking all the initiative in that one last weekend with Andrew Ferguson. They'd probably been waiting the whole season for Fergie to fire, but did it at the right time of the season for North Geelong. 160 not out, which was just sensational from all reports down there at South Barwon. Sam Hall with his second ton in as many matches as well. So North Geelong right on top in that one, and it's going to take a massive effort from Brad Hornstein and his boys if they are going to play finals. And considering the success that they have had going deep into finals over the last few seasons, it'd be a big surprise in many people's books if South Barwon did end up missing out.
Well, South Barwon used 9 bowlers. North Geelong were 1 for 11. And they went to 2 for 258. This will test Brad Hornstein's claim to being one of the better all-rounders in the Geelong Cricket Association, behind a couple of others whose names we will mention towards the end of the season. Lara and are on the move, and with 283 runs on the board, they were 2 for 20 at one stage, 4 for 210, and right making 121. The Lara Cats look finals bound.
Yeah, we expected it to be a pretty comfortable finish to the season for Lara up against Geelong City, and it looks like it's going to be that way. Far too much quality in that Lara bowling lineup, and they've probably been the cornerstone of the success that Lara has had over the second half of the season with their bowlers doing the job. I expect to see possibly Jason Hughes, one of the guys who's been in really good touch with the ball for Lara to clean up that Geelong City attack. I think they'll do it pretty easily and probably sew up, depending on the way that a few other results go, potentially a top 3 spot, which would be huge for Lara and give them every chance of securing a double chance as well, which is always all important come finals.
Leopold Lions showed that they were pure pussycats as they were all out for 76, but they had East Belmont on the ropes at 4 for 28. But it was Mark Hanley with an unbeaten 59 that have fought East Belmont back into the game. They're 4 for 96 and already taken first inning points, and I think they'll be happy with that, Tim.
Yeah, I think they will be, East Belmont, but as you said, Graham, it's extremely tight in that top 6, and East Belmont might look with Mark Hanley in fantastic touch. If he can get another century, it might put East Belmont in a position to consider an outright win, that would really give them a chance of not only sewing up a top 3 spot, but even staking their claim for top spot as well, which should be something huge for East Belmont, considering that probably a couple of months ago, when we kicked off just after Christmas, they were staring down the barrel in about 8th or 7th position, just outside the top 6. So they really have been one of the form sides after Christmas, bowling at Leopold for 70, whatever it was, 72, 76, around about that, Graham, suggests that they're in really good touch. And obviously Reece Sononi breaking down was one of the stories there for Leopold when they were right on top, but I think East Belmont will comfortably do it. And I wouldn't be surprised, Graham, with the fight that Leopold showed last week, and that they don't have much to play for if East Belmont cleaned them up again and did end up taking 10 points.
St Joseph's in 4th place, playing top place Grovedale, and they let them off the hook because Grovedale 5 for 57 finished up making 249, and that's why they're on top of the table. Can St Joseph's make them?
I don't think they will, Graham. I know I obviously don't like tipping against St Joseph's because they made me look stupid the few times that I have, but with 250 on the board, runs on the board are always a good sign of a side in form, and I think Grovedale's bowling attacks are easily good enough to keep St Joseph's under 250. If Daniel Fanning and David Morgan can fire, though, for St Joseph's, then they will give themselves some chance.
In a similar situation, Bellpost 2 were 5 for 92 before they fought their way back to 8 for 367 with that man Alex Cairns 191. Manifold Heights, no chance.
Yeah, Manifold Heights will be no chance, and we've spoken a few times on this show about Jack Singh medal chances, and you'd have to think that Alex Cairns, even though Bellpost Hill haven't had as many wins as some of the top sides in the GCA, Alex Cairns would have to be some chance whenever they have one. this season. Alex has been the man that really has led the way in a brilliant 191 last weekend, and it's going to set Bellpost Hill up for a win in the last round of the season, but unfortunately too little too late for the Panthers out there at Bellpost Hill, because they won't be playing finals this season.
And the Geelong West Rams on the rampage. Yes, the reigning premiers out for another win. And they scored 7 for 348. Sammy Loftus back on the side with 101. And Glenn Tallarico back on the side with 89. Far too many for Newtown and Shaw. Yeah,
it certainly will be. Obviously, Newtown are in the gun with that relegation fight as well. So hopefully they will show some fight. And I think percentage could also play a role in that, Graham, as much as points will as well, and the junior side of things. So if Newtown can put up a little bit of a fight there, then they'll give themselves some chance of staying up. But Geelong West, other side, in form at the moment, playing some fantastic cricket, and amazingly only .06 in it between themselves and Grovedale at the top of the table in terms of percentage. So Geelong West win and win big today. They could end up stealing a top spot off Grovedale, even if Grovedale do get over the top of St Joseph's.
So our predictions for the top 6 at this stage, I don't know what order, but will be Grovedale, Geelong West, East Belmont, St Joseph's, Lara and North Geelong. In Division 2, that looks settled with Thompson, St Peter's, Guild, Highton, Alexander Thompson and Torquay, whilst in Division 3, St Albans Breakwater certainly on top from Teesdale, Mottawarri with their win over Lethbridge, Little River and Corio Bay Sporting Club could sneak into the top 6 with a win over Anarchy. Turning our attention to the world of Lords of Cricket. There you go. And if you'd like to win a game of Lords of Cricket, one of the greatest card games that has ever been invented here in Geelong by Paul Friend, and we thank them very much, send your answer into guest media, GESTMEDIA, at bigpond.com to this question. And the question is, who finished up top of the ladder in the Bellarine Peninsula Cricket Association A-grade competition at the end of the home and away season? No correspondence shall be entered into from any member of the said club. Thank you very much to our special guest this morning, Joe Farrell. All the very best for your finals campaign, mate, and we wish you very, very well indeed.
Thanks for inviting me along. Pleasure.
And Tim Michell, have a good weekend.
I'd like to say all the best to Joe as well. Obviously, hoping that your boys get the job done, and potentially Barnhead's also getting the job done as well, Graham, down at Anglesey. I'd just love to be sitting down with a smile on my face and possibly a celebratory beer in hand at the end of Sunday's play.
Rule, I'll stick to the zero Coke. But for today, on the Geelong Cricket Show, thanks for being with us. Congratulations, Barry Cheetahs. Glenn loves you. Until next week, Rollo saying, catch ya.